Jaya Jaya Shri Caitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Jaya Shri Caitanya Jaya Veda Chandra Jaya Guru Bhakta Vishna Jaya Veda Radha Lord chapter speaks about many different things. First is that he touched Garuda, the Garuda lost the sea. Lord Chaitanya kept the etiquette. Unless he was overwhelmed by ecstasy, he kept the etiquette of not being with mundane people. Of course, he pushed up was anything but mundane, but at the insistence of his closest associates, he actually allowed the prince, the son of him, to come and meet him. And the prince was dressed with very bright yellow ornaments and so on, and that reminded Mahaprabhu of Krishna, so he just hugged him, and the poor kid went crazy with ecstasy. And then when he went back to see his father embraced him, unaware that that taking place, and he wanted to do ecstasy. So Lord Chaitanya was knowing everything, he knew that. So he couldn't directly embrace the king, so he embraced his son. And the son was like a transitory hug. Transitive. I don't know how to say that. Anyway, lots of mess. Then Lord Chaitanya asked the powers that be at the temple. By the way, the Gundicha temple is pretty much unoccupied the whole year round except for 8 days. So you can understand in a place like India where things are not sealed properly, let's be kind, hermetic. The temple had, I'm sure, openings, and this is in Orissa, and Orissa has mild weather, so things are open. There are no windows, no doors, there's basically gates and columns and open space. So imagine we leave all the windows open, all the doors open in this temple for 357 days a year, and then come back. What are you going to find? It's going to be a mess. It's going to be so dirty, dusty, and that's what happened. The Gundicha temple was unsuitable for Lord Jagannath to come and take his break. Even God takes a break. Well, the Christian God takes a break once a week. Ours takes a break once a year for 8 days. It's the same God. Ours does business in a different way. And Lord Chaitanya encouraged all the devotees to work hard. And firstly, they took all the straws, all the dust, all the sand, because Jagannath is by the shore. And I don't know if you ever lived near the ocean, but your home gets sandy and dusty because it's always wind, shavings coming from the sea. Without any effort at all. You can clean the house every day and it won't be dusty and sunny the next day. So Lord Chaitanya encouraged everybody, because he's better at everything. Because he's omniscient, he knows where to find the dirt. So his pile is always bigger than anybody else. And then Lord Chaitanya, he asked for brooms and buckets of water, so they gave him 100 new brooms, which I imagine are the little Indian, year-long brooms that they have to basically bend over and sweep. and buckets of water, which are not made of plastic, or made of ceramic. So, because the devotees were so enthusiastic, seeing the Lord Chaitanya, they will sometimes bump into each other and break the pots and more pots as people are. So hundreds of people were engaged in this operation. So the temple was cleansed, the sitting place for Lord Radha, even first he swept everything, and then when the water came in, they cleaned everything, not just the floor and the walls, they cleaned the ceiling, they cleaned everything. And even Lord Chaitanya used his upper cloth to clean certain places. And he couldn't help himself, but he was crying quite a bit. And he used the tears actually to clean as well. The devotees sometimes showed that they were tricks, and somebody, the water that gushed out of the touching Lord Chaitanya's feet, some devotee drank it, another devotee came and poured it, and Lord Chaitanya will show external symptoms of anger, although he wasn't exactly angry at that. And he actually, when they finished with that, he had it cleaned for the second time. And then when they were done cleaning it for the second time, they cleaned the outside because there's dust and dirt and so on. There were paved roads then, and the dust comes back in. So in order to avoid that, they just spread the cleansing quite a bit. Now, this is actually, there are weeds in the heart of the conditioned souls, and they need to be taken care of. And as you probably know, if you ever done any gardening, half of it, if not 2/3 of it, if not 3/4 of it, is weedy. Because the weeds will come as you water, the plants will grow, maybe, if the soil is proper. But the weeds have an advantage. The weeds don't even need good soil. They will grow. They will grow parallel and attached to anything else. So as you chant the holy names, because of inattentiveness, which Srimad Thakur compared to madness, which is actually the cause of all the other offenses, these weeds will grow unimpeded. And they are worse than Chinese sumac, if that is possible. Chinese sumac is those trees that weeds that grow everywhere, and they become trees, and they just spread the roots. And if you try to take them out, they have a self-defense mechanism, and they just shoot sprouts. So there will be between 5 and 12 more plants every time you won't take one out. They will just sprout, and boom, just get more. So you have to really eliminate it from the core, take it from the root, poison it, just really kill them. So our roots are very deep, very, very deep, and they're not easy to take out. And if you take one out, you may forget others. And this is why the cleansing was done in layers. It wasn't just once. I borrowed an example from Kira Swami, who said it's like someone comes to the Sunday feast, and he's doing, he's coming, he's chanting with the devotees, and he's taking the sadhana and so on. And then you ask that person to get to the next level, which is to chant regularly, to get into japa and so on. But then, what do you do when you're chanting japa? What are you doing? You're asking for service. So that's the next day that you actually engage in service. If you're actually chanting japa correctly, Krishna will send service your way. Which is actually quite a privilege. It's not to be taken for granted. It's quite a privilege. to have service. As a matter of fact, when you come to the movement, everybody in the brother will engage in service. It's not a problem. It's just, people need even more service than you can handle. But then, as you get a little older, service is not so easy. You actually may have a little bit of trouble finding service. And also people give you honor and, oh no, the will not let me do it for you. I mean, this is the old times used to be like that. And then, you have to really beg for service. And you may get service and you may not like it. And you may think, well, I'd rather do that. But there is a difference between doing what you want to do for Krishna and what Krishna wants you to do for him. There's quite a difference. One is actually very powerful cleansing and will actually uproot all those Chinese sumac from the root. And the other one will kind of ruin your words and make them look pretty. And you may not have it that you will get rid of that. You have to go to the root, you have to burn it. Radha Maharaj once said that sometimes when the devotees are feeling this deep existential pain that is burning, it is actually Krishna himself with a flamethrower burning your next body. Because we have right now the body that we designed in our previous life. Oh, it may be ugly, it may be stupid, it may not be exactly what he wanted, but it's only what we could afford because of your karma, because, your merit. So, and he said, I thought it was funny, he said, if you don't believe me, go in front of a mirror and in 5 minutes you will fall in love with yourself. Just thinking again. I thought, something nice. So this is the bad bargain, and we have to change that. So we have to let Krishna burn, not resist, not refuse. Let Krishna burn our next body. We don't have any business in this material world. We can't. Anyway, we didn't have GPS. We made a left turn. The director we went south instead of north. No, let's fix that. Let's chant Hare Krishna purely, and let's get rid of weeds. Now, in the example of Krishna gave, now the next layer is you do service. So that's another concept. Service, because service to Krishna is very powerful. It's more powerful than we can conceive. Krishna is unconquerable, literally. You can't. What's a gift for someone who has everything? You can't give him anything. Except for love, because it's voluntary. So, and he will give anybody who deserves it, actually, any type of gift offering. But devotional service, he's a little choosy about that because he conquers his heart. So he won't give it. It's just like you won't stop a person in the street and tell, oh, when I was a child, I had this trauma, and then, I broke my heart, and then I stole something, and I went to prison for 5 years. You don't tell this kind of intimate details about your life to a stranger, to someone who just don't have any confidence. You have to first gain trust and rely that this person is a friend, is trustworthy. So why would Krishna reveal himself? Who is that person, by the way? It is a supreme person. That is a person. This is important. This is an important thing. We're a person of this movement, and we should be like persons. And Krishna is a person. If he didn't happen to be the supreme personality of God, he would be one of the boys. But he happens to be God. but as a person. So he has feelings. He has very deep feelings, he has supreme feelings, but he has feelings. So why would he reveal himself to someone that doesn't merit his trust? There's no point. I wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. Why would Krishna do it? So, service brings about, heats up, or warms up, and makes that relationship much closer. And after that, so, okay, the boy's chanting now. First he comes to us on the feet, then he begins chanting. Now he's chanting japa. Okay, ready for the next cleansing. What's the next cleansing? To the service. And what can you do? You can clean up the prasad room after everybody takes prasad. So that's the next layer. But it's not over. Then you told him, I know you put a very good effort into cleaning the prasad room, but it's so people notice it. So they see how hard you work, and how special you are, how dear you are to Krishna. So these are the subtle, this is the last concept of the subtle things, like fame, adoration, distinction, all these weeds. There are weeds, they're subtle, but this is still part of the sex desire. You just want people to adore you instead of adoring Krishna. We're still vying for number one, even after hearing so many instructions about it. We are not number one, we'll never be number one, we will never be number one, we will never be number two, we'll be, number two we are, but we will never be anything but removed, very remote, fractionary portion of the Supreme, which is incredible. It's much better what we have right now. Way better. Because right now we're thinking we're extraordinary, and they say that the greatest profit in business is to buy a person for what they think they're worth, and for what they're worth, and sell for what they think they're worth. This incredible profit margin there. So we are not that extraordinary, but Krishna is. Krishna is ever expanding, so there's no limit to his opulence, to his humor, to his artistry, to his sensitivity, and he chose for our sake, really, and for his sake, because it is an esoteric and esoteric reason for Lord Chaitanya to appear. Yeah, he came to deliver all fallen souls, and he came to enjoy love himself. So we can enjoy the waves, the ramifications of his appearance by serving his mission. This is the problem is that we may tend to destroy things by apparatus. There are offenses that we cannot, sometimes we can't avoid it, but most of them, I say we can just, for example, if you're going to be an aparati, if you choose that lifestyle, then do not offend the devotees, because the devotees are very dear to Krishna, and the devotee may forgive you, but Krishna will remember. Just like if you ever have a wife, she will remember everything. So Krishna is even better at that. He will remember everything and remind you, too, just like a wife. What is the best thing to do in order to protect oneself from making offenses? Is to seek the association of advanced devotees. Matter of fact, as is described in the scriptures, and as Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur was very fond of saying, one should avoid bad association. Only seek good association and protect oneself with a circle of pure devotees. That's the offense. That's the fence to protect the creeper body so the weeds don't attack it. You always, you may be spotty in your practice of devotional service, like we all are. We go through ups and downs. Our life is a sinusoid. It's not a straight line. And we go above zero and below zero daily, many times a day. So we have to protect ourselves by building a fence of good association around us. Lord Caitanya also cleaned the roads, which means he will lead a bad association. That's what it means. Well, if you're a Christian, it's very hard to regulate bad association because you just dive right into bad association. But you're not actually taking an association, you are coming to give something. It's not like the UBS man comes to hear about your problems, he just comes to deliver a package. That's our message is. You just go, deliver the goods, and wish people good luck. And the result is up to Krishna. This is a verse. Krishna Bhakti Dhamma Mula Maya Sadhusam Krishna Dhamma Dhamma Mula Mula. The root cause of devotional service to Lord Krishna is association with devotees. Because once dormant love for Krishna awakens, because we may think the association is even more essential. After, it's not like you associate with devotees, and then once your creeper wakes up from that dormant long winter of Maya, then you're fine. No, that's when you actually need even more protection. So that's what this verse from Madhya chapter 22 says. So the association with pure devotees is a constant factor. We stay in the association with more than last devotees, we will continue to be associated with the process of hearing and chanting, because of devotional service. And that will see us through whatever may happen, we will reach the final goal. And even in the spiritual world, in Golokamrita, we will be in the association of pure devotees. We will be hearing and chanting about Krishna. So this is a very interesting process, unique, because the means and the goal are the same. Usually, in any process that you hear about, there is a type of process and there is a result, which are different. You do this in order to achieve that. But this process is, you chant Hare Krishna in order to purify yourself so you can really chant Hare Krishna. That's amazing. And Lord Caitanya made it so simple. People are scratching their heads, what's the goal of life, who am I, all this stuff. And they think, well, science will give the answer, or eventually be able to print the final equation and teach people to understand the meaning of life. We already have it. We have churches that say Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. We got the equation already. All you have to do is chant it and purify yourself and chant it even better. And chant it with the association of devotees and give it to others to chant and keep chanting. And that's it. Because there's no difference between Krishna consciousness, the holy name, is all part of the same idea that you become like fire. Prabhupada gives this example many times. The iron rod is obviously cold and hard, and only in the association of very intense heat it will become soft and hideous. That's how the structure changes. Only in because you can put a rhubarb on top of your stove and just let it heat up all day, and really it's not going to reach the right temperature. You need a an industrial tone or something that will actually create such intense heat. So the association of devotees is what produces this intense heat. And the more advanced the devotees are, the harder things get. And it hurts, because the false ego is being charred to smithereens, and you've been cultivating it and shaping it for so many lifetimes that it's not about to let it go. So, but really, it's not a good idea. Not a good idea to keep it. And you say, well, I'll deal with my material desires later. Because right now, I really don't feel like letting this kind of material desires go. But Krishna has a very interesting and very good sense of time. He knows when to press at the right time. It's like you're at an operating table and you have only local anesthesia, and the surgeon is, made a decision already and is about to take the cancerous growth. And he said, you know what? I changed my mind. I don't think I want to do this right now. Let me think about it for a little while. It's not a good idea. It's, just go with the program. And in the same way, Krishna brings a particular temperature to our lives that is extremely uncomfortable. And I was like, yeah, I know that's bad for me, but I'm working on something else right now. I have some plans that eventually in the future, whenever that is, it will fructify. And that actually is a slap to Krishna's face, because if we accept that Krishna is good and he's omniscient and all-powerful, we should accept that his plan for us is better than our plan for ourselves. So he's smarter than us. So he knows when to introduce a certain temperature, when to get things going. And we should accept it and go through it and suffer with it. Because this suffering is just temporary. This is just the pain of building muscle. That's all it is. Then you become stronger. And then you don't have to deal with that anymore. You just go to the next one. It's like when you I was filling out some health insurance form. And I was being very frustrated because, I put all the information, all the numbers, social security, and birth, and passwords, and everything else. And, you press next, and you get a sweetest error. You have to start over. So this is what we're doing. Krishna's giving good internet access and, high speed, and gives you all the right things to do, and you just say, you know what? I don't think I want to do that right now, so I'm gonna just, press return, and all of a sudden you get a error, and you don't have time because something is coming on, so you have to do it at a different time when you're not really ready. You're not really favorable to the idea. Right now, at least I have to work on these things. And when Krishna makes it evident, then go for it. Otherwise, you may not even remember, how bad you were, because this is what your life is like. You go up and down, and everybody's, when you're happy, you start to remember Krishna, right? When you're sad, it's a little easier. So, accept this path as your medicine, as the right time to work on Krishna, you have to work. So, Caritamrita margin is not some theoretical thing, it's a practical thing. So, cleaning the temple is actually cleaning the heart. Madhya Prabhu, whom we had once for lunch in Radha, said that I asked him, I know what you do, so what do you like to do? I know that you do because it's, you teach, you write, etc., etc. But what are things as service that you like to do, and you may not have a chance? He says, actually, when I am in Vrindavan, at the Krishna Balaram here, they go around picking up papers and things that people throw on the temple floor, and put them in the trash. Because, this is not an Indian fashion class, but the Indians are very, they grew up with this idea of natural recycling process, because they make plates out of leaves, and then they cuts out of clay. So once they're done, they just throw it, and they violate very easily. Cows eat it, the dogs eat it, and then the earth absorbs it. But with the introduction of styrofoam and plastic and so on, they have made that educated transition to understand that these things won't vanish, won't become part of the beautiful earth. So they just throw stuff around, like, somebody will take care of or the earth will absorb the cows will eat it, or which they unfortunately they eat the plastic that people throw. So he said, I go around and pick stuff, completely ignorant. It's not like the boy that is cleaning the prasadam bowl just to get a little bit of prestige out of doing that, because people say, oh, he's so advanced, he's so nice. So he just does stuff like that. So we have to understand that Krishna is in our heart, nothing escapes him. It's not Krishna, this is a Kanishka Krishna that you see the deity in the temple, and you're blind. Everywhere else is a blind spot. This is Krishna's within your heart. He sees everything you do. He sees everything you don't do. He sees everything you think. He knows everything. So we should not try to escape Krishna because that's impossible, and do what pleases him, because it's for our own good as well. That's what it is. Alright, I think that's enough. That's a handful to want. And we were with Sarvatma Prabhu's blessings, that since tomorrow I'm cooking breakfast for the devotees, I will make an extra effort. That doesn't mean I'll be suffering with khichdi or something like that. I'll make it a little more opulent. Not much, don't expect Pacha back there. But I'll make something, I won't serve it at our place. But there's a price of admission. As soon as class is over, you have to take an area of the temple and polish it as if your life depended on it, because it does. At least your spiritual life. It doesn't. So we're going to have breakfast together about 10 or 10:15, something like that. The devotees an hour. Take an area, concentrate on it, and clean it as if your life depended on it. That this area that you took has COVID. There's viruses everywhere, so you have to just clean it as if it was your heart. And with that, we'll stop here and ask the devotees if they have any comments, questions, realizations. What's the word? Reflections. And I apologize for taking this seat as a soapbox. I don't have an agenda. I'm in the same boat with all of you. So, sorry if it came out the wrong way.
I wanted to ask you, what is the secret to tolerating the suffering that is necessary for purification until we get to the ultimate goal? What's the key to the exchange of that love?
I had shingles a few years ago, and when I got diagnosed, I Googled it, and the first thing that Google said was that shingles is more painful on a heart attack, a war or childbirth. This is the first thing I read. So I thought, well, I guess I have to brace myself for something really bad. I thought this may go away. But it was in a level from 1 to 10, it was never below 8, the pain, day or night, and lasted for 2 months. And it was, like I said, I had it on my face. It was like having a knife in your ear, a knife in your eye, 2 constant toothache, and a constant headache. And also photophobia, I couldn't be, I had to be in a dark room. And I was thinking, what's the message? What does Krishna want me to learn? In my conclusion, at the end of the 2 months of, barely eating, barely drinking, and definitely no social life, and I used to chant my rounds with a lot of pain and anguish. That's about it. They weren't any good. They're not good when without shingles, so imagine with shingles. I concluded that Krishna was raising my pain threshold for the time of death. Because at that time, your whole plan, your whole merry-go-round is going to be disrupted very severely. You may not be able to breathe, you may not be able to talk, you may need stuff, and you may not be able to express it. You may be out of consciousness, enormous pain. So, Krishna raised my threshold for pain quite a few notches. And also, I realized how insidious pain and suffering is, and it helped me eradicate the wish for others to suffer. Even maybe you won't call it empathy, but at least I didn't want other people to suffer like I did, or to suffer at all. Whereas many times you may remain aloof or indifferent to other people's pain. So, how do you tolerate it? Krishna will teach you how. Talking through shingles, it's not the same method that he uses to you. But Krishna will teach you how to. You have to understand that people are tolerating you before you make your conclusions. That we may think the world of ourselves, but others don't see us that way. They think we're a constant sore on their side. So then, if nobody else, we be a sore on Krishna's side since time immemorial. We have been refusing to serve those is the only thing that makes sense. And Krishna has been tolerated. Not only that, he's been actually traveling with you. And the region of the heart is the soul and the super soul. So the super soul is very, very close to the soul. It's been going through every single miserable condition that you've been in. And witness that and give the good advice. And you have rejected Krishna, vilified Krishna, insulted, forgotten. You have done everything you could to get rid of that. And he's still with you, as close as anybody will ever get. So what kind of friend is that? No one else will do it. No. So we should think of, I'm sorry, Krishna, I have to tolerate this, but you have tolerated me in much worse ways that this situation I've just arrived. I think that will be a good meditation for moments that things are difficult. You should think, Krishna has tolerated me still. So I think I can do this one. Is that right? Anything else? One here.
So we talked about the leaves, and so in gardening, sometimes you don't know the difference between the weed and the regular good, so-called plants. And so in spiritual life, maybe you're not distinguishing between something that's happening and growing in our consciousness as good or a weed, but we may not be able to distinguish what is the weed. So can you say something about that kind of discrimination? But some may be very enthusiastic about serving, as a Christian rock star or whatever, and they feel really happy, to serve and chant kind of, but maybe at the same time, there's an enthusiasm and the weed is growing in the midst of, doing the service that, according to your talents, and maybe a big weed is growing. So how do you discriminate?
In the Madhya community, Ishwara Sarvatma Prabhu talks about this daily occurrences of Radha and Utsahamani. You should, first of all, it's very difficult, maybe difficult to identify the weeds, but it's not hard to identify the big plants sometimes. Like yourself, if anybody has any doubts about the process of Krishna consciousness or about anything, you just have to look at Radha and say, she knows, so I can ask her. I can rely on the God's devotees in order to continue. But if your access is denied or not available, you can actually read the Madhya opinion, look at the daily occurrences of the devotees think that they're more advanced than they are, that they're right at waves of this and so on. And this is not like it happens once a lifetime, it happens every day, several times a day. So read it is a manual. The acharyas, it's not like they didn't have internet, so therefore they had to write something just to pass the time. They wrote stuff for our benefit. So we should read it. We should apply it to our lives. Sometimes they're indistinguishable and they're how do you call it? The weeds things will actually go around the plant to gain strength from the plant, to hold them up, and eventually they may choke it. So you have to, also you have to see that sometimes you cut a weed, but you're coming from a root. It's a temporary thing, so you think it's gone, and it's not. In order to eliminate inattentive chanting, years ago, now I gave up, just that, but I incorporated that after my 15th round, I got 15 out of the way, possible worst way. Now I have 1 round left. So let's slow down, let everything wait, and let's concentrate on that round. Chant it 1 word round, at least after 15 rounds, I can afford to chant 1 word round. And then work backwards from there. Okay, that's about 14. Okay, I'm almost done. At least only 2. So I tried that for a while, and it kind of worked. It did work, but it's time consuming, and the mind refuses, etc. So there are certain exercises that Satchidananda Swami says, if you actually hear the first syllable, Hare, of the Mahamantra, then the mind will actually be attracted to the rest. If you hear the syllable, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, then you can think about the rest. So, there are a few techniques to concentrate, to actually, because again, inattentiveness is the root of all evil in japa performance. Is, blaspheme, you don't consider demigods, you don't be attached to this, that, and the other thing. Yes, but you can't think of all 10 while you're chanting your japa, but you can actually think of being attentive, that you should pay attention to your japa, and that will take care of the others. They will eliminate all the other offenses, because you will recover your original position. And in your natural constitutional situation, you're not offensive, you understand Krishna's love. Everything happens simultaneously. So we should try to be attentive and chanting, and that will take care of everything else. And again, by all means, to avoid Vaishnava pride, because not even the holy name will save you that. The only solution for the dreaded disease of Vaishnava pride is to keep chanting until the bad is lifted on you. And it may take millions of lifetimes. So let's not rely on that. Is that right? You want to answer? But I think my first answer was better. Just approach you, and then we will go back to it. All the other stuff is superfluous. Just an explanation of that fact. Okay, 901. Thank you so much. I apologize to all of you if I committed any offenses in the duration of the class or in the past. I'm not sure if there will be more in the future. So I'll have a chance to apologize.